our students, a couple of girls and a bunch of guys, and they run into a gang, a hoodlum. And the gang girl goes, bitch! Right? So his OODA loop is already going. He didn't freeze. He instantly went into action. This is what you should do. He observed the problem. He oriented himself to the place. Now he's going to decide what he's going to do. I'm not done with you, bitch. Okay? See that? He's deciding. He's re-going. It's a loop because you got to start doing it over and over again. So what happened on this case? Trade places back again. Come back here. What happened in this original scenario? This girl that I know is she's with 4 UNR guys and another girl. They're going to a baseball game. Bitch, she was holding her shoes. This gangbanger girl grabs her shoes, punches her in the face with her own shoe, and rips her eye out. Got her on the ground, did some shoe shining on her. 4 guys did nothing. They froze. Can that happen to you? It better not. You've come in here and trained and trained and trained. You need to put on the OODA loop. You need to observe what's going on, orient yourself to the right place exactly like he did, make the decision of what you're going to do. Now, the decision was, he was just getting in between and kind of keep me away. Your decision could be to clothesline her and stomp her. Or it could be to say, Cassandra, oh my God, I haven't seen you since high school. I'm not Cassandra. Oh, I thought you were Cassandra. We were best friends. See you later. You just changed what was going on in that person's mind. It works the same with someone who's drunk or belligerent, that you can change their state by saying, you know, this guy's going to fight. He's going to fight a bunch of people. And I go, hey, what about the puppy? The puppy, your puppy, the one that's in the car, the puppy. Right? So it just, all of a sudden, he's thinking about something completely different. You can still go through your technique.
Never argue with a drunk.
Right? Okay. Yummy, that's good, thank you. The last thing I'd like to talk about is, and this is something people always know, and everybody should be teaching this too, and that is the distinction between bravery and courage. And everybody knows what bravery is, and everybody knows what courage is. And it's been a big thing for me to know the distinctions between the two. So let's say there's something really bad that has to happen, really dangerous, really hard, really uncomfortable. You got to go fight 3 guys or something. It's going to be very difficult. And you go do it. You step up and you do it. And it could be that you do it because you're brave. You have got no fear. You've trained enough that you know where you stand, you know what their capabilities are, you know what theirs are, and you just go do what you do. All right? And that's bravery. There was no fear. You may do it because you think, I'm going to do this, it's the right thing to do. It's like, I'm going to step up, but in here, there's some fear going on. Now, in my career, in my growing up, almost every time I did something really dangerous, I had fear. Real, hard, gut-wrenching fear. In the sheriff's hasty team, I used to open up the back of this truck, and this smell would waft out of it. And it was a real pungent smell. And I used to take new people, and I go, smell that. What do you smell? And they go, it smells like moldy rope. And I go, that is the smell of fear. And that fear is a gift to you. Anytime that fear happens, you can get your cackles up and you can go, something's about to go down. I need to be on my best. That fear that you have at that moment will make your adrenaline go up, and all your 5 senses will peak. They'll get to be where you can hear better, you can see better, you can think faster, you can even smell better, because fear has amped you up. Now, there's a point where that fear can go too far and you freeze. That's a problem. Don't let it go there. Let it be a gift to you to help you be at your best. So I think it's really important to talk about and have the distinction that fear is a gift, and that you know the difference between courage and bravery. One of the other differences between courage and bravery is if someone is brave, they don't know they're brave because they had no fear. So you tell a person, "Oh, that was a brave thing to do," and they'll go, "Nothing to it. It was a brave. Nothing to it." It was still brave what they did. If you tell someone with courage, "Wow, that was really a cool thing you did. That was amazing. They'll know. They'll know that they did something special because they were full of fear. But it's just important to remember that you're gonna have times in your life when you either know, and that's a good feeling too. Either way, you're getting the job done. Whether you're doing it from the foundation of courage or bravery. If you had a choice, you'd come in here and train and train and train and train until there was no fear. You know exactly how this is going to go. Takes a little bit of the fun out of it. To me, I always like that feeling of fear. It's kind of like a drug. Something bad's going to happen. I'm going to be right in the middle of it. So just know that have the distinction that you're gonna try to train to the point where you have no fear. But if you have the chance and you have a little fear, it's okay. That fear is good. Anyway, that's it. That concludes this seminar. There you go. Any questions?